All right, we're going to Fox News for this one because we care about fair, unbiased media. Ilhan Omar's daughter got arrested in a pro-Palestinian protest at Columbia University. Fox News has, of course, labeled it an anti-Israel protest. I don't know which one of these people is Ilhan Omar's daughter because the video's blurry and I don't know what Ilhan Omar's daughter looks like, but it's probably one of them. Put into flex cuff or zip ties, face trespassing charges, according to sources. Trespassing charges for being out there? Just for being, like, out there on the street? Columbia student suspended after alleged fart spray attack during anti-Israel rally sues school. Well, that's nice. That's good. Israel's tweet here. An organizer with Columbia University, apartheid divest, Columbia SJP. In my 3 years at Barnard College, I have never been reprimanded or received any disciplinary warnings. I just received notice that I am one of 3 students suspended for standing in solidarity with Palestinians facing a genocide. Nice! And Ilhan Omar is proud of her. Says she's enormously proud of Isra Hirsi in first remarks since daughter's arrest at Columbia anti-Israel protest. Well, that's nice. I am enormously proud of my daughter, the far left, quote, squad, congresswoman, wrote on X. I'd be proud too. Yeah, no kidding. Honestly, it just makes the university look terrible. Yeah, because like, even if the faculty at Columbia University, and in fact all universities, are Hitlerites, it doesn't change the fact that like the majority of the students going there are going to be progressive. So if you develop a reputation for cracking down on or arresting or whatever else, you know, protesters, it makes you look pretty bad. This was also less than 24 hours after Omar questioned Colombia's president in Congress. No kidding. No kidding. Wow, that lined up pretty convenient.
My colleagues asked you, have you seen anti-Muslim protests on campus?
I have seen, we have had pro-Israeli demonstrations on campus.
No.
But
just
not,
a protest that was
not,
against Muslims.
No, I have
Have you
not
seen one against Arabs?
No, I have not.
Have you seen one against Palestinians?
No, I have not.
Have you seen against one
That's correct, Anonymous.
against Jewish people? Have you seen a protest saying we are...
Look at that delay. She, with the logic of the question, she has to admit, no, we haven't. Like, cause you know, just, yeah, good setup, good setup.
Against Jewish people?
No, I have seen...
Okay, thank you for that.
Yeah, see, perfect. Because you know she wants to waffle and like, well, being anti-Israel is like actually just like being anti-Jewish, but like she's not letting it happen. Good.
Clarification. There has been a rise in targeting and harassment against anti-war protesters because it's been pro-war and anti-war protesters is what it seems like, correct?
Correct. There has been...
Okay, thank you. Activists on campus, including Jewish students,
no wonder,
Black and
no
brown,
wonder they suspended
Arab
her
and
daughter,
Muslim
dude.
students. How many of the organizations that were canceled in Columbia involved Jewish students?
One of the organizations is called Jewish Voices for Peace.
Yes, and encompassed of Jewish students?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. There was there's been a recent attack on the democratic rights of students across the country. I was appalled to learn that in April, Columbia suspended and evicted 6 students for their involvement in the pro-Palestinian panel event on campus. It happened that all 6 students were arbitrarily targeted after the university brought in a team of private and former police investigators. These investigators harassed, intimidated Palestinian students at their homes, demanding to see students' private text messages and sent threatening emails to the leaders of those pro-Palestinian groups. I would like to ask you to speak a little bit more to this situation and ask you if you guys have utilized private former police investigators before, or is this the first time?
So this was a very serious case. We had students who, on an online
If you could shorten your answer, that would be really appreciated.
Of course, who invited people who were inciting violence.
Lady, you've spoken 3 words, which is exactly 3 more than I wanted to hear. Will you please, will somebody get this yapper away from the microphone? See if or have you used private police in this investigation? God, I didn't ask for your life story.
Violence, and that is unacceptable. And so we needed to get to the bottom of it. And so that's why we brought private investigators along with notifying
how
the
secure
FBI.
were you these students that you evicted and suspended were involved? Did you do any investigation? Was there a hearing?
They refused to cooperate with the investigation, and so until they do so, they are suspended.
Okay, thank you. And then in January, there was an incident involving students that were protesting that were attacked with a toxic chemical substance, leaving many hospitalized. A lot of them did not receive support from the school administrators. Can you speak to what is happening with the investigation, if you all are cooperating, and why weren't the students provided any?
Yeah, I'm sure you guys in chat already clearly know, but like just to reiterate in case anyone's watching but doesn't like pick up on that, the idea of let these like privately brought in cops examine your private text messages for the investigation or get suspended is fucking psychotic. Like, you're guilty until proven innocent, turn over everything, like that, like completely unreasonable. It would be a justifiable for a case if it was being done like directly by the city. I think there might even be grounds for a case there. Absolutely insane.
Support after they've experienced that attack.
So,
It's the responsibility of the university to provide the information necessary to justify the suspension of those students, not, oh yeah, if you won't let me like cradle your dick and balls and sniff your balls and give them a little lick and a little squeeze, then I'm actually going to like fucking suspend you because you're not cooperating.
this is still with the police, and as far as we know, we think it was an odorous substance, and we did reach out to all of those students who said they were affected. Many of them didn't want support. We also
It took you guys more than 4 days to reach out to students.
No, I don't believe that's correct.
Okay, will you
actually.
respond, give me a written response with the fact that you all responded right away to those students?
Yes, I would be happy to do that.
All right, appreciate that. And it looks like there's been a lot of doxing and harassment that has taken place. What protections are a student being provided?
We created a doxing resources group to support students. There were many students who were affected by this. Muslim students, Jewish students, and completely, other students. That group we had 90 students reach out to that group to get support in terms of both technical support, legal support, privacy scrubbing, and so on.
And before I run out of time, I wanted to ask what do your rules say about professors that harass students online, like Professor Shai
it's insane,
has
man.
done, and professors who directly attack you as the president as a coward and a liar?
So, as president, I'm used.
What do you have to say to the people who have correctly identified you as a coward and as a liar? Hold on, I actually have a list of comments. Hold on. They say you're stupid and dumb, calling you ugly. I can't read this one out loud. Saying you're stinky, you're big stinky. Okay, lots of stinkies here. Wow, you left a strong impression with. Do you have any response to this?
Used to being attacked, but attacking our students is unacceptable, and in that case, we've had more than 50 complaints about that professor, and he is currently under investigation for harassment and
I would love a
discrimination.
follow-up on that as well. Thank you so much.
And then right after this, they arrested her daughter. Right after this, they called the police in the protest. Her daughter got arrested and has been suspended. So that's what a wacky coincidence that is, huh? What a wacky coincidence. This is the professor. What? Please share to let the world know? Fuck. What? Like, he's posting this like he's inside a fucking detention camp or so. What? I didn't even realize what the point of this was. Still in it. Oh, and let me guess. Even though the students got arrested and suspended, he's still an assistant professor, despite like literally posting a Muslims let the world know video, letting the world know about the Muslim takeover. Yeah, I bet this guy thinks he's like a progressive liberal. He's a Zionist? Right, Hitlerite, exactly.